Hi, I'm Kim Greene.
And I'm Melissa Street.
And we are
Green Street Beauty.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to start with, this is a Silver Jet. It's an airbrush compressor, and this is a gun.
And very traditional airbrush. Right? And Kim likes to use this one.
Well, you know what? It's not that I just like it, it's what I know.
Right.
So Melissa today is going to do, she doesn't have her makeup on, so she's going to go ahead and do a video using the Temptu.
The Temptu, and I get asked a lot about why I prefer using something like this over a traditional airbrush.
She's going to try to convince me that this is the better way to go, because I'm a traditionalist and I like my old school airbrush.
Right.
But I'm
open. So number one reason why, number one reason, and you can't tell me I'm wrong about this. The number one reason why I don't like using a traditional airbrush and gun is because I hate cleaning it.
Okay.
All right.
Point taken.
Okay.
Point taken.
However, you know, so Temptu, which is an airbrush line. Okay, this is a portable compressor. That's the other thing I like about this, is it doesn't have a, it's not heavy and it doesn't have a cord. It's portable, battery, blah blah blah.
Battery.
Yeah,
that's
this
awesome.
little tiny battery right here. Snap it on.
So you can take it with you on set, or you could have it in your bathroom on your own counter.
Yes.
How long does it take for that battery to charge?
I think the first time round, when you first buy it, you should probably charge it overnight. But then after that, it takes like maybe 20 minutes, a half hour to keep recharging it. It's really easy to do.
And you can have a backup charger in case that.
You can have a backup charger, yeah. It's really simple. But this
that.
originally was invented for the consumer, so that the consumer could airbrush themselves, and I'll talk more about that. It's easier to do.
It looks cool too, I have
to
to
say.
It
looks very streamlined.
It's very alien.
Very much so. But the first thing you're going to notice too is that the gun is different. It looks totally different than your traditional airbrush gun, right? It doesn't have a cup. It's got this big thing. What do I use this for? Well, the makeup comes in these kind of pods where the makeup is already inside
That's
of here.
super cool. I like that.
Okay, you got to shake it. The makeup in here is silicone based, so.
Okay.
Well,
what does that mean to them?
Well, it's got silicone in it. It's not a water based. It's not a, you know, it's gonna last longer. If you have a silicone issue, you shouldn't use this makeup, obviously.
We can talk about at some point the difference between silicone and a water based.
Right.
I kind of love a water based.
Right, and I like a water based product too, but I do use this. So.
But it does last longer, and it's nice.
You want to shake it up. Mix up the thing.
And because this is portable, my problem with silicone sometimes is that it's harder to fix if the day is a long day and it gets a line of demarcation. If you cry or you sweat or something,
it does set.
It sets, and so you get this line of demarcation. It's hard to fill it in.
That's true.
But since you can carry this around with you everywhere, and it's not like, you know, stuck at home or in a trailer if you're a professional, you can fix it, right?
Right, absolutely. It also doesn't splay out quite as much. The tip is a little bit different in here. This is where the airbrush tip is.
Okay.
It doesn't really splay out all that much, because again, this was made for the consumer, not the. It's now professionally marketed, but
so meaning that it is a very precise application versus with the traditional ones, you can kind of change.
You can
how
change
it comes out.
You can change it here.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah. However,
that's the pressure.
That's the pressure. Yeah, but it's
the
not
amount that comes out.
Yeah, it's not quite as much. So the pods come like this. You take the back part off, and there's this little tiny plug right here. Okay. You have to pull the plug out where the makeup doesn't come out. Right. And then you just snap it in. That's it. Now you're ready to go.
Okay.
Turn the compressor on. You can hear it. This gun was made so that the consumer can use it on themselves. Push the thing.
Now you just pull back.
Pull back, that's it.
Okay.
There's no...
See, on this one, on this guy, you press down and then back.
Right.
Right.
And I can go in closer and kind of cover up little marks. I'm sorry, I'm kind of doing this with the monitor too.
Yeah, so she's looking over.
You can feel it coming out. But you're covering...
Cover right there. I want to see if it covers. There's a little red spot. I want to see. Go to your right. Down. It's like one of those games. Hotter, colder. Right. Give it to me. I can't take it.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the PSI up a little bit.
It really comes out very lightly, and you can hardly see it. But this little red spot that was there is gone. It's really nice. So you can take it back. I just wanted to see. I couldn't explain where that red spot was.
Okay, did it cover it?
Yeah, it looks pretty. Which I think actually is reading just a little bit yellow to me.
Is it?
So to me, but you could, but if you, when you covered everything, you wouldn't be able to tell that, but I can really see the difference.
Right, okay. That's the other thing I get asked a lot by professionals now, because this is being marketed to the pros. How do you match color tone? With a traditional airbrush, you're able to mix colors, put them in the little cup and go, right?
Yeah, and what she means by that is that you can, in here, you have like your little bottles, and you can pour a little bit of the pinker tone, a little bit of the yeller color, a little bit, God help me, the yellow color, and then you press on it and it kind of bubbles up and it mixes it for you, and so you can kind of create your own tones.
This one, with the Temptu one, you can't mix it. However,
but they have a big line.
They have a very big range. I also, too, do layer colors on top of each other. I do.
So you're saying you could then take maybe a
lighter tone or pinkier tone, right?
And go over top of it, and that would still read through.
Yes, you can. Not everybody is one color foundation. You know, people are two tones sometimes.
The great thing is, you know, we learn from each other as artists, and we all learn from each other, you know, even in this YouTube world.
Right.
It's fantastic, and I'm gonna be getting one of these because I kind of like it and I want to try something new.
Don't gotta clean.
I love that I don't have to clean it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 more tips though.
Okay, and then we should wrap.
2 more tips for wrapping it up. If you don't, when you pull this out, if you do not replace the little plug, it's gonna leak.
Ugh.
Not good. Also, tip number 2, if you're gonna get this thing, don't leave the battery on here when you're not using it, because it will drain the battery. And you're gonna find yourself either in a professional situation where this won't work and you need to plug it in, or at home and it's not all of a sudden not working. So just take the battery off when you're not, you know, using it.
Replug on battery.
Yes. I'm telling you, the battery will drain faster. That's it. I love
Pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, subscribe. Right?
Oh yeah,
I gotta remind you every single
time.
Subscribe. Follow Green Street Beauty.
Please.
The information's below.
Description box. I've been wanting to say.
They always point.
Description box.
Like YouTube, they always go like
this. They go like this.
And I don't even look around the screen.
Just subscribe to us, please.
Bye.